Well, hello everyone, welcome to the brand new show here on TVS, The Land of the Giants, and we have a jam-packed show for our debut edition. We'll head to the racetrack at Sydney Motorsport Park for the Slater and Gordon Driver Education Day. We'll take a look at the side that will take on the Gold Coast Suns this weekend, but before we do all that, let's head back to last week and the big win over Port Adelaide in Kevin Sheedy's 1000th game.
This was a special day for Greater Western Sydney as head coach Kevin Sheedy celebrated his 1000th match as a player or coach. Most pundits gave Sheedy's Giants little chance of causing an upset, but his young Chargers had other plans. Thomas Bugg opened the scoring and the Giants didn't hold back. GWS were flying at Skoda Stadium and Devon Smith made it 21-0 on his way to winning a NAB Rising Star nomination.
Don't tell me, to the line! He's got it!
Bugg took a great mark and then grabbed his third goal with 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter to give the Giants a huge lead.
Number 3 in the first quarter. It's a good kick. It's there. Great kick.
Schultz opened the scoring for the Power with seconds remaining to make the score 34-8 at the break. The Giants exploded out of the blocks in the second quarter, Chalor taking the lead to 32. Number 1 draft pick Jonathan Patton added this effort to put the Giants up 53-10.
And it's way, and it's a beautiful kick from Jonathan Patton.
Port Adelaide found some momentum, Justin Westhoff taking their score to 29.
Tough kick, but made it look very easy.
At the long break, the Giants led 54-29. The Giants again scored less than a minute after the break when Jonathan Giles goaled against the club he spent 4 years at.
It is swinging back though, there it is, and he likes it. John Giles with a wonderful goal.
Port weren't going away, and when Schultz grabbed another, the Giants were feeling the pressure.
First game since round 12, and he's at dead-eye dig 2. Margin now 14.
At three-quarter time, the Giants' lead had been reduced to just 2 goals, 69 points to 57. The Giants' former Port Adelaide players were all starring, and Corns' goal brought a huge roar from the home crowd.
Chad, he's got it! Oh, off the ground!
Devon Smith grabbed another, and the Giants were staring down the barrel of a historic second win. When Cameron took the score to 101, the Giants were in party mode.
Perfect. I tell you what, this young man loves a goal.
Hoskin Elliott was jogging on the spot to put the icing on the cake to cap off a wonderful celebration for Kevin Sheedy's 1000th match.
His teammates watching on, waltzes in and just seals the deal.
The Giants running out convincing winners, 16-11-107 to Port's 10-3-73.
The Giants players headed out to Sydney Motorsport Park in Sydney's West yesterday for the Slater and Gordon Driver Education Day. There was plenty of fun, plenty of thrills and spills. Let's see how they went. According to state government statistics, young men are 4 times more likely to be involved in a fatal road accident than a driver aged over 26. With more than 30 players on the Giants list under the age of 20 and all players from the Slater and Gordon Giants Academy under the age of 18, the players are all in the highest risk category for road safety.
Western Sydney has a large proportion of young male drivers, which credibly is the statistic, the demographic where these accidents do occur, and they are in Western Sydney. So it's very fortunate we're here today with these group of boys to try and give them some driving skills to prevent them from becoming a statistic.
I think something like this should be almost compulsory for any sort of driver on their P plates or red Ps or green Ps, because something like today is just the experience you gain's worth sort of lots more than what you'd learn just driving by yourself around on the streets or even with your parents on your L's. Yeah, I lost one of my best mates earlier this year to a road trauma accident, and still sort of a bit of stuff going on there with other mates and that. So it's it's a big thing. Sort of I've had personal experience and something I really like. If something like this can stop that happening to sort of even just one more person rather than it's just a great thing that I reckon everybody should get out there, because it's not something that someone should go through, especially a young kid and young guys.
It's sort of a bit scary, obviously, being in that bracket of 17 to 24, knowing that we're the most likely to have a car crash. Sort of makes me want to grow up a little bit faster. Or, I think it comes with experience, and these sort of days are fantastic, because if you think about it, the more experience you can get, hopefully the safer driver will become, and these are great ways to learn it, and I would recommend it for most young drivers to come out and do it.
When you get your driving licence, all you really are taught is how to start a car, how to go forward and get from A to B in the driving rules. Nothing about safety. So here is all about safe driving and getting yourself out of trouble if you do get into trouble.
It's one of those things that you don't often get to drive a car around a wet skid pan and I guess see how far you can take it and push the car, which then gives you a good indication of your limits. So again, a great opportunity by Slater and Gordon to provide this for our players, and certainly the 3 boys from the academy doing this today will be better for the experience.
It's round 20 of the Toyota AFL Premiership season, and the Giants head up to the Gold Coast this weekend to take on the Suns. Kevin Sheedy's named his side. Let's check it out now.
Hi everybody, Kevin Sheedy here, coach of the mighty GWS Giants, and of course we have selection coming up, and going out obviously will be our full forward, Jonathan Patton. Izzy Folau is going to take his spot. Was very unlucky to go out, played quite well in the ruck and is starting to get the gist of AFL. Another boy coming back in is Shawnee Edwards. Sean Edwards has been playing pretty well in the seniors. We let him out of the side to bring in Matt Buntine last match. Buntine played a good solid game for us, and so Shawnee's coming back into the team. So that'll give us some good run off the half back line, and they're the sort of boys we're developing here that give us the speed and run that we need to carry the ball through the midfield. Also coming into the side is Tim Golds for his first match. Golds is a boy from Xavier College. He's a terrific young player, and alongside with Sam Darley, who's played, I think, about 6 or 7 games. So Golds is coming in for his first game. We have now 35 debutants, which is a terrific effort. And young Golds have been playing pretty well at wing and half back in the NEFL team. So it's good to see these players get rewarded. Lukey Power's coming up to 299. So we're sort of getting to make sure that in Canberra next week, hopefully that Lukey Power will play his 300th AFL game. There's not many people who have ever achieved that sort of fame, to play 300 AFL games. A damn good effort by Luke for the Giants after coming off a magnificent career at Brisbane.
Well, that's all we have time for in our very first edition of The Land of the Giants. If there's anything you missed, you can keep track on the website or find us on Twitter or Facebook. Stay tuned for future weeks. We'll take a look at G1 and G3 and all the behind-the-scenes news here at the club. Well, that's all we have time for today on the show. Until next week, I'll see you at the football.